How do y'all cut my power off before the bill is even due? Huh? What?
I wanna be with you. 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 Just know I'm on the way.
Just here to remind you that when God calls you to the new, he'll also isolate you. So yes, you'll begin to lose friends, relationship, connections, partnerships, and all of those things because he's trying to position you for the new that he's calling you to. It's not just a new you, it's new opportunity, it's new doors opening, it's new friendships, it's new relationships. Release and surrender to everything that he's trying to do in this new season. I think it's easy for us to trust God when we understand what he's doing, but we have to remember that stepping into the new is new for you. So you don't understand everything that you need to know in this new. You don't understand the friends that you need to have in this new. You don't understand the skills and the mindsets that you need to have in this new. So if you've prayed for God to increase you, if you prayed to God to move you to a new job, move you to a new state, understand that in this new territory, God knows all the new things that need to be attached to you so that you can be effective in the new. Release control, surrender, and trust that God has your steps ordered.
I'm not going to be able to hear me because I'm sitting right next to a fan outside, but get into the ambiance of this place. This place is gorgeous.
I just want to be your man, girl. So, gotta make you understand, girl.
It's the way you give your hand, and your stylish clothes you wear. When you walk into the room, all my partners stop and stare at you. But they just wanna know you are. It's the tattoo on your back.
So embarrassed, y'all. Why did I forget my sandals at home? So now I got on this beautiful dress with tennis shoes. Not only that, forgot my edge control, rushing this morning, but I look as good as I feel regardless. I'm hungry, so let's get some food. I'm ready. I'm gonna do the fish and chips. What kind of food?
Oh, the story that you should.
Okay.
Then you have carrot soup.
Carrot? There's no mushroom, right?
No mushroom.
Okay. I got a lunch set, so my food comes with, I got fish and chips. It comes with a little bit of vegetables in it. I can't remember. I think it's like a mixed vegetable. It also comes with soup, salad, and tea. That's a great lunch. I got a tea, a strawberry tea. I asked them if they could put strawberries in it. Let's see. It's so good. Dropped off the food and oh my goodness, what a display. Let me flip the camera so y'all can get into this, because what? I was not expecting it. Ah, y'all see that? Let's try the soup. The soup is it's a carrot soup. So with the lunch special, it's gonna be the soup of the day. So the soup of the day today is carrot soup. So good. I got a garden salad. This is so good. This tartar sauce is so freaking good. Can't even eat it all, I'm so full. Talk about a fried hard fish.
Perfection. And this, so good. We're gonna take this home to eat later.
The views are so incredible up here. I can stay here all day. So this is one of the BTS stops. I believe it stops, yeah, it stops right there. Comes all the way through. And Pilates, where I just came from, is in this same plaza. Like, and if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that this is a food plaza. So most of everything in here is restaurants, and then there's a Louis Vuitton store down here. Y'all see that traffic? One thing about Bangkok, you gonna be in some traffic, baby. Look at all that traffic. I couldn't even eat all of my food, so we're gonna take some of it to go. I shouldn't want a dessert, but I want one because when I'm at home, I don't typically eat dessert. I shouldn't, but I'm going to because I want to. And look at the bag. To-go food bag. Look like I really brought something. Gotta keep these on deck. Cleansing wipes always. You have to be kidding me, right? There's no way. There's no way. Huh? Ain't no way, because the bills are paid. So what's tea? Y'all will not believe that my power just got turned off. I just got a message from the leasing office saying that the electricity people just came and cut off my power to my apartment because I didn't pay my bill. And I'm like, huh? I really thought I would be able to relax today. I've been working overtime, like up hours. I was up to 3 o'clock in the morning editing. I just knew I would be able to relax today. Lay in the bed, order me some food, and just chill. But now I need to gather a bag and go downstairs because not only do I not have any AC, no lights. Mind you, my refrigerator, luckily I don't have any food in my refrigerator. But I also don't have any internet. Oh, this is so ghetto. This is so ghetto. This is so ghetto. Oh, my life is a movie. My life is definitely a movie. I've always said that, but it definitely seems to be true because of what is happening. And then luckily I don't have much in my fridge. I actually just moved some stuff to the freezer. It's still a little cool, but oh my God. And no Wi-Fi connection. Like, they really trying to humble me for real. Now, if I were to open these blinds, I do get great sunlight in here. Like, these are blackout curtains. So if I were to open both of these, as you can see, the room definitely lightens up. So, but it's hot in here, so ain't no way I can sit in here like this. Y'all, as I'm experiencing things, I'm gonna be taking y'all along the journey with me. So now I'm going downstairs to check the mailbox to see if they even left a bill, because last time I checked, there was nothing in here. I can't believe this is happening. So let's see what we got going on here. And this is our mail room. Super nice, chic in here. Let's see. This in here, but this is an actual, this is a receipt. So there's no bill in here. So I don't understand what's going on. Sawadika. All right, so I am walking to 7-Eleven. Figured out what happened. I'm gonna explain to you all once I get back. But one thing I love is that you can pay all of your bills at 7-Eleven. That way, I don't kind of have to be running around to different places or going anywhere. And 7-Eleven is literally right around the corner. 7-Eleven is right around the corner from where I am. So actually 7-Eleven is on every block, which is convenient. I didn't have to try to cross the road right here, so I'm on the skywalk to get to the 7-Eleven. Alright, made it to 7-Eleven. It's so hot. Phone number?
Yeah.
Got that done. Got my receipt and my change. Y'all, I'm so hungry. I gotta get me something to eat. I take care of all of this. I haven't even had nothing to eat yet. I'm starving. One of my favorite fruit stands right here. Sawadika pineapple.
ใส่กะปิใช่ไหมหนูเอามะม่วงสิมะม่วงเปรี้ยวเพื่อนเอามะม่วงมันเหรอหรือเหมือนกันอันนี้มะม่วงมันใช่ไหมเปรี้ยวครับเปรี้ยวมีแต่เปรี้ยวมันก็มีแต่พี่มันก่อนนะแม่
Just one.
ไม่ถูกเลยมัน1เปรี้ยว1เนาะหนูเอาอันนี้เลยครับ
Got my pineapples, fresh pineapples, 20 baht. I love going to him. He's quick, fast, and the fruit is always so good and fresh. Also, love coming here as well to get me a strawberry tea. Sawadika. Finally got me some food, y'all, and I am in the kitchen area. If you watch my condo tour, you would have seen this. So this is a cold kitchen area that we have here in my building because clearly I gotta eat and I can't go home because I don't have any electricity. So I ordered me some, I think it's called, oh, I can't remember the name of it. Pork basil, egg omelet, and rice underneath with some chicken. I mean, I just love chicken wings, so I always like to pair some extra protein with my meals. I got me some fresh strawberry tea, water, of course. I'm gonna plug up some music and just vibe out in here. I have this whole space to myself for the next 2 hours, so yeah. All right, we're getting somewhere. I just heard this click back on. So that means the electricians are here to turn. Perfect. We got lights. And God said, let there be light. Come on now. Yes.
Never in my entire adulthood, even childhood, I've never been without lights. I've never ever went and clicked that light thing and nothing came on. In 32 years of living, never. Let's get into it. Yeah, now I've been living here for almost 2 months, right? Here, the light bill does not come every month. It comes every 2 months. The water bill comes every 3 months. When I checked the mail, when I first moved here, I had a bill in the mail. It was an old bill and she said she had already paid it. It was from the previous tenant. I don't pay rent. I haven't received anything else in my mailbox, no other bills, no nothing. Here we are, May 28th. I remember it. I had a long day the day before. This day, I specifically was like, you know what? I'm gonna relax. I don't wanna do nothing all day. I'm gonna order me some food. Well, I always order food. I just want to chill today. Like, I don't want to do nothing. Scrolling on my phone, I hear the AC turn off. Now, to me, I'm not thinking nothing. But then when I look down at my phone and I see that my internet wasn't connected, I'm like, why is my Wi-Fi off? Did the power go out? It's not raining outside. Trying to figure out what's going on, I get a message from the application that we use to communicate with our building. And when I clicked on what she sent me, it pretty much was stating that I had an overdue bill that wasn't paid. And so that is why they turned the power off. So I'm like, hold on, wait. I'm not sure exactly what is going on. I said, because the bill that I received, y'all told me, and the agent told me that it was from the previous tenant and that it was already paid. And they said, unfortunately, we can't give you any information on this. You have to contact your agent. Most people that will live in Thailand, they would have all the communication through the owner, but because my owner does not live here in Thailand, she has hired an agency to take care of all of the affairs when it comes to her condo. And so that's the reason why I have an agent. So I have to talk to the agent to handle everything. So with that being said, I immediately call her and I'm like, I'm not understanding exactly what is going on. I didn't receive a bill. I said, I'm getting up right now to go put clothes on, but there's no bill in my mailbox. I said, I checked the mail every week, there's no bill. And I said, and not only that, I haven't even been here for 2 months yet. So how did they come just turn it off? She's like, give me a second. I'm so sorry about this. Let me call them. Long story short, she said that the technician who read the meter got alarmed because when he read the numbers, they were significantly higher than what they were before. So out of concern or whatever the case may be, I guess security, he went ahead and cut the power off completely. And with him doing that, he said that of course the bill was going to be coming in the mail for me to pay for April and May, because I moved here April. Now I didn't move here in the beginning of April, I moved here towards the end of April. So the meter would have been for like half of April and the whole of May. Now what I don't like about how that was handled was because how do you become alarmed by what you're reading and not ask questions? You literally just cut the service off completely, right? It's not an issue if something needs to be paid, it can be paid. But the fact that I never even received a bill. And so with that being said, she told me, she said, they've already read the bill and said that your bill is this much. Put it on the screen. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was like 2,600 baht. And she said, if you can go pay it at 7-Eleven. Once you pay it at 7-Eleven, send me the receipt. I'm gonna call them back and they will turn it back on. With me being from America, especially being from Florida and then Tampa to be at that, if you know anything about Tampa and Tico, then you know, and then moving to Atlanta and having to deal with Georgia Power, you just never know. So I'm thinking, am I gonna be without lights for the rest of the night? Like, do I have to go get a hotel? Like, what is about to happen? And she was like, oh no, you don't have to worry about that. He's gonna come back by 4 p.m. By this time it was like 10 a.m. He's gonna come back by 4 p.m. to turn it back on. So I'm like, ooh, child, thank God, because this is not, how is this even happening right now? I gotta put on clothes and do things that I wasn't gonna do. Now you would have seen already me going downstairs and checking the mailbox just to make sure that I wasn't crazy. Went downstairs, checked the mailbox, nothing was in the mailbox. No bill, no nothing. See, I just cut my lights off with no bill. Y'all didn't even alert me that I even got something to pay. And not only that, it hasn't even been 2 months, so I wouldn't have anything to pay yet. My apartment building, and then at the office downstairs, they went ahead and helped me download the application that they use for the electrical company here, and they went ahead and signed me up because it was in Thai. So went ahead and set my account up, so now I can look at it over the phone, right? What makes it so crazy, y'all, is that again, this was May the 28th. On the app, it says that my bill was due June the 7th. How y'all cut my lights out? The silence was necessary. The silencer just was necessary. How do y'all cut my power off before the bill is even due? Huh? What? Doesn't make any sense. Seamless process though. Once I had the app, I was able to go to 7-Eleven. They scanned like a little QR code. I paid. It was only like $80. So I believe it was $20 for the month of April. Again, from April, it was the 10th through the 22nd, which is the day that they read the meter. So from April the 10th to the 22nd, that was the $20. And then from the 23rd of April to the 22nd of May, it was $60, which I'm not, you know, it is what it is. So $80, that's how much my bill was, a little over 80. But it's just like, I get it. I can honestly, looking at the graph, and I'm gonna post it right here so y'all can see, it appears that there was no one living in my condo January, February, March. It looks like maybe the tenant may have left in December. Now I could see that there is a little small spike in April once I moved in. Of course, I'm living here now, but then from April to May, it was a huge jump. And it was such a big jump because of the fact that I wasn't there the entire time in April. Once they read the meter, I was only there for 12 days at the time they read the meter versus a whole 30 days at the second meter. So I can see how that would be something that was, you know, alarming once you go to check the meter. But my whole thing is, now ask question later, like what? I mean, cut the whole system off, baby. They say no lights, period. Okay. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. I'm just really thankful though that even with this entire process, it wasn't stressful. It just was an inconvenience, like, but it wasn't stressful. Like, it wasn't anything. I didn't have to talk to them. Thankfully, my agent was the one that talked to them. All I had to do was get up, put some clothes on, get all my laptop and all my work equipment, because instead of just maxing and relaxing at the house, now I'm like, okay, well, let me work downstairs in our co-working space or go to a coffee shop or something so that I can maximize time. So I can't just sit in the house with no AC. It's hot out here. Like, it's pushing 95 degrees outside. Okay, gather all my things, and then I came down here. Once I paid the 7-Eleven, I ordered me some food like y'all saw, and by I think it was like 5, a little bit between 5 and 5:30 when I heard the AC like click on and it was back on. And by this time I was back upstairs. I had just got back in the house maybe like 30 minutes before I heard the AC kick on. Since she told me 4 p.m. I had already knew that it was going to be on like around that time. But I just feel like that was just an experience, because it's just like, the craziness of experiencing my power being turned off, like never ever having it happen, besides a storm or something like that happening. Of course, that's something you can't control, but man, just saying like, Thailand, y'all trying to humble me or something? Like, what we doing? What is going on? If you've been following me in my vlogs, like, baby, it's been a series of events that's been happening, and it's just getting like, oh Lord Jesus. I can definitely say that the process was smooth. It wasn't anything that I had to run my blood pressure up about. I didn't have to get out of character. Oh boy, I don't think I would have had to do that anyway, but thank God. I mean, easy. Pay at 7-Eleven, they scan a little QR code. They barely have to say any 2 words to me, because once they scan, I already know how much it is that I have to pay. But thankfully, I have the app now, and so I know, and I know when my bill is going to be due. I'll be paying it before the bill is even due, baby. I'm gonna be on top of that thing. So I literally asked downstairs, I said, okay, so what about the water? Can I pay that early too? Because I don't need to walk in my apartment and see that the water is off. Like, I don't know, like, what we doing? Is this something that my condo owner didn't communicate? Like, did she not tell the people that somebody was moving in? I don't know. It's all squared away now. I'll report back in 2 months. I'll report back in 2 months. That just lets you know that you need to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notification bell, because you don't want to miss out on the experiences that we are experiencing living solo in Bangkok. I love it here though. I definitely love it here. I love that it was a stress-free process. I love the way that they handled everything. They were very apologetic. They said this shouldn't have happened and this will never happen again. So I'm gonna hold them to that, and we gonna keep it moving. We definitely gonna keep it moving. But you gotta be in the right spirit to move out of the country, because you just never know what is gonna happen. That your self-awareness gotta be on point. That attitude got to be checked at the door before you even get here. You can't be coming over here thinking that you about to be, no, not gonna work. Not gonna lie, witnessing this view every day just makes me smile. It literally makes my heart smile. I'm so thankful and grateful to experience this.